Stop me if you've heard this before. The Michigan State Spartans are off to the Sweet 16. This is Adesina Koiki on the floor of Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte, North Carolina, where Tom Izzo magic was on display once again. The number 7 seed in the East region, the Michigan State Spartans, upend the number 2 seed, the Virginia Cavaliers, by a score of 60-54. Now, this will be the 13th Sweet 16 appearance in the 20-year run for Tom Izzo at Michigan State, and for the second consecutive year, Michigan State eliminates the Cavaliers from the NCAA tournament. Last year, Virginia was the number 1 seed in the East region before losing at Madison Square Garden to the Michigan State Spartans in the Sweet 16. This year, a round earlier, Michigan State eliminates Virginia in ACC territory here in Charlotte, North Carolina. And in the ball game, it was the seniors that led the Spartans. Travis Trice, the senior guard, had 23 points in the ball game. As a matter of fact, he scored 13 of Michigan State's first 15 points in the ball game. Another senior, Brandon Dawson, had another good game against the Cavaliers. He had 15 points and 9 rebounds in the contest. And after the game, I talked with another upperclassman for the Michigan State Spartans, Denzel Valentine, the junior sharpshooter. He didn't have a good game in terms of scoring because of foul trouble. He only had 4 points, but he also had 4 rebounds and 4 assists. And I asked him to begin our conversation, how does he keep his concentration on the court despite being saddled with foul trouble in such a big game?
Just keep playing hard, Don't get frustrated and stay in the game. With being in foul trouble, I have faith in my teammates, that they can pull through. And, obviously Travis and BJ had monster games, and everybody else just, put in their piece, and, we got the job done.
2 straight years defeating a high-ranked Virginia team. Not a lot of teams have done that. What's your secret?
Our coaching staff did a great job with, our game plan, they stayed up late nights and, broke down the film and made it easier for us. So our game plan was, phenomenal, and we just executed it.
Did you stay up late nights?
We
and what were you doing?
We got some rest, but they stayed up, and we got to just work together. They stay up, we get rest, and then during the day, we prepare.
Was there a point in the first half where you thought Travis Trice was going to score every single point for you guys?
Yeah, I thought he was going to set a record, get 40 or something, but Virginia's a great team. They slowed him down a little bit, but he made great plays at the end of the game, and everybody, had their little moments of greatness in this game, and we just executed our game plan.
Going to the Big Ten tournament final, was that motivation in terms of getting on a roll going into the NCAA tournament, or motivation in terms of letting a title slip away and wanting to win a title now, or regional final?
It was definitely motivation. We didn't want to end the season on a bad taste in our mouths, and we just came out and this game with a chip on our shoulder, and that we didn't get to the Final Four last year, and the fact that we lost in the Big Ten championship. We felt like we should have won that game. So we had a chip on our shoulder, and guys just executed the game plan.
For those that want to try and find out about Izzo magic and what it is, can you explain from a player's perspective what it is about the Spartans on the chest in your team or teams past with Tom Izzo, where no matter the seed, Michigan State goes far?
Yeah, our coaches do a great job with preparing us for the games. Quick turnarounds and everything. They did a great job, and we listened and we executed the game plan just right.
So are you going to be excited to go to another cold weather city in Syracuse, New York?
Oh, man, I'm not excited, but we're in the Sweet 16, baby, so it's all good.
All right, Denzel Valentine of the Michigan State Spartans. Michigan State winning 60-54, advancing to Syracuse and the Sweet 16 in the East region. Thank you so very much for joining us.
Oh, thank you.
As for the Virginia Cavaliers, another stellar season comes up short of their expectations. Virginia ends the season 30-4. 2 players scoring in double figures for the Virginia Cavaliers. Anthony Gill with 11 points. Darian Atkins had 10 points and 14 rebounds. But Malcolm Brogdon, one of the key players for the Virginia Cavaliers, only scored 9 points in the ball game as the Cavaliers shot under 30% in the contest. So Michigan State advances to Syracuse, New York, and the Sweet 16, where they will take on the winner of the Dayton Flyers against the Oklahoma Sooners. So stay tuned to a lot of sports talk and a lot of sportstalk.com, where we will have coverage of the second game as well here in Charlotte, North Carolina. The Duke Blue Devils advancing to the Sweet 16 in the South region with their 68-49 win over the San Diego State Aztecs. From the floor of Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte, North Carolina, my name is Adesina Koiki. For a lot of sportstalk.com,